everyone, we're Da
and Dee.
And I'm Puppy.
We all welcome you to DDP World.
Hello everyone, welcome back to DDP World. My name is Anne, and today I'm going to tell you one of the most beloved stories of all time, a tale about transformation, courage, and discovering your true beauty. This is the Ugly Duckling. So sit back, relax, and let your imagination take flight. On a peaceful farm, surrounded by tall green grasses and shimmering ponds, a mother duck sat patiently on her nest. 5 small eggs lay beneath her, but one was much larger than the others.
Oh my, this one might take a little longer,
she whispered, smoothing her feathers over the curious egg. Days passed. Then suddenly, one by one, the tiny eggs opened, revealing 4 fluffy yellow ducklings. They chirped happily, waddling around their mother. But the large egg remained still. Then at last, out came a chick, but not like the others. He was gray instead of yellow. His feathers were uneven. His neck was longer. He looked different.
Boo! He doesn't look like us. He's so big, so strange.
And just like that, the little duckling's journey began with harsh whispers and hurtful laughter. No matter what he did, the little duckling couldn't fit in. When he tried to play, the others pushed him aside. At the pond, even the other animals stared at him.
You're the ugliest duckling I've ever seen!
The little duckling lowered his head. Everywhere he turned, he heard the same cruel words. Ugly, strange, wrong. Day by day, his heart grew heavier. He longed to belong somewhere, anywhere. One night, as the other ducks slept peacefully, the little duckling looked up at the moonlight shimmering on the water.
Maybe I'll be happier far away from here.
And so, with quiet steps, he left the farm behind, through tall reeds, muddy puddles, and dark fields. He walked alone. He didn't know where he was going. He only knew he had to find a place where he wasn't unwanted. The world outside was big and frightening. He found a cottage where an old woman lived with a cat and hens. They stared at him suspiciously.
You can't lay eggs. What use are you?
You can't catch mice. You don't belong here.
The duckling left again, heart aching more than before. Seasons changed. The warm breeze of summer faded into the sharp winds of autumn. The duckling wandered through forests and fields, always hiding, always alone. One windy evening, he saw something breathtaking. A flock of magnificent white birds flew overhead, glowing like snow against the sunset. Their wings stretched wide and elegant. The duckling watched in awe.
If only I could be like them.
But as they disappeared into the sky, he felt more alone than ever. Winter arrived. The ponds froze solid. Snow blanketed the land. The little duckling had no place to keep warm. Sometimes he found shelter in a hollow log, other times under icy bushes. Every night he shivered, barely holding on. But through all the suffering, something inside him stayed strong, a tiny spark of hope. He survived the coldest winter he had ever known. Finally, the sun returned. The ice melted. Flowers bloomed again. The seasons changed, and so did the duckling. He had grown bigger, stronger. One morning, he made his way toward a clear, quiet pond. Near the water, he noticed the same graceful white birds he had admired long ago. They glided across the pond, elegant and calm. For a moment, he hesitated, then gently swam toward them and softly asked,
"Please don't laugh at me. I know I'm ugly, but may I stay near you?"
The white birds turned toward him. Instead of mocking him, they welcomed him. The duckling froze, confused. Why were they accepting him? And then he saw the truth, where a lonely gray duckling once stood. There was now a magnificent white swan. Elegant, beautiful, strong. He wasn't ugly. He never was. He had always been a swan. Without a single word, the swans made him feel what he had always longed for. This was where he belonged. The young swan glided across the water, his wings shimmering in the sunlight. On the shore, a young child pointed excitedly.
Look, the most beautiful swan of all.
For the first time, the duckling, now a magnificent swan, felt proud, loved, and at peace. And so, the Ugly Duckling story reminds us of a powerful truth. True beauty takes time to grow, and sometimes the ones who feel the most out of place are destined for greatness. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. See you in the next video.